Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
The Watch Year Opera House presents the Old Man Band this Saturday, November 16th at 7 p.m. Old Man Band has been bringing their good time music to fans in East Central Iowa since 2018. Tickets are just $10 and can be purchased at watchyearoperahouse.org and also at the door. The concert's sponsor is Kelowna Auto Used Cars and Trucks. It's Old Man Band this Saturday, November 16th at 7 p.m. at the Watch Year Opera House. Attention, please! We have an update on Santa Steve's stocking.
Ho, ho, ho!
Santa Steve's stocking is going to be full of a prize package valued at $1,000! $500 in gift cards. Hallelujah! $500 in cash! With 20 different outlets to register at. More details coming soon. Retro Antique Tour, a shop hop adventure, Christmas edition, is this Friday and Saturday, November 15th and 16th, with stops in Oskaloosa, Pella, New Sharon, Ottumwa, and Lytton. The Retro Antique Tour is designed for people to discover hidden gems in shops and communities in a well-organized and distinctive antique shopping experience. Get more information at brushedbyjude.com. It's the Retro Antique Tour this Friday and Saturday, November 15th and 16th.
Farm families face unique risks. When there's an acute loss, they need help understanding and processing their grief. On Successful Farming Radio.
Successful Farming Radio, providing information farmers need in the field, in the shop, and in the office. Committed to growing your business in agriculture.
You've been a godsend to us. We appreciate it more than ever.
Farm Rescue exists to shine a light on farm families during some of their darkest days. Through your generosity, we're able to provide free planting, haying, harvest, and livestock feeding assistance when unexpected injury, illness, or natural disaster strikes. Farm Rescue has assisted over 1,000 families in crisis, a milestone made possible by people like you. Please help us continue our mission with a tax-deductible gift at farmrescue.org today.
When controlling weeds is key to a successful soybean season, good enough isn't good enough. Only FMC overlapping residuals control weed pressure from pre-plant to canopy closure, resulting in higher ROI compared to the competition. To get to canopy closure with the FMC Overlapping Residuals program, visit your FMC retailer or lockin.ag.fmc.com. Always read and follow all label directions.
Farming is risky. Losing the cows, a crop, the farm, or a person in the family is too often a reality in this lifestyle. When the unthinkable happens, it brings on many sharp emotions that we call grief. It should not be ignored or rushed through. Larry Tranel is an extension dairy field specialist with Iowa State University and also works in bereavement ministry. He says grief is a unique healing process. Everyone needs their own coping mechanisms and time to work through it.
It might be kind of a prayer corner in the house or pictures of a lost loved one or the cows or whatever it is that we lose. We realize that grief tends to be pretty messy, and so we need to let the body and the mind cry, especially since it's grief that just happened in an instant. We weren't expecting it. We realize that grief is extreme stress, and so we need to practice safety during those times because when people are under a lot of stress, sometimes they don't take care of themselves.
The world moves on even though the grief is still there. They want to know that the people they love and respect haven't forgotten them. Over time, ask the family what else you can do. Empathy is important.
Grief needs exercise, and so how do you help people move the spirit and sometimes get them out of the house, get them going for a walk, a bike ride, something like that, just because that exercise tends to be quite a natural healer. Grief needs hope, and how do you help people try to tend to those feelings of despair, but realize that there's a return to meaningful life over time. And we also realize that grief needs a smile because it's so hard for people that are grieving to actually smile sometimes.
I'm Jody Henke. Learn more about helping farm families deal with grief at agriculture.com.